Now this is what's exciting about what you're here to experience and to learn. And that is that you can participate in how you create your life. That we don't have to be dependent on something to come and rescue us and untie us from the railroad track. You know, that old melodrama thing? We don't have to do that. We've now entered into the creative process, and we call that co-creative. Co means with, right? So we're working with the intelligence of creation by intention, by how we feel, think. All these ways that has been given to us is able to pattern life for us as we choose to see it.
Okay, so let's talk about them for a minute. So you can use them several ways. What we did was called titrating. And you can do that from the point of view. So I come back from lunch. I'm a little tired because I maybe didn't eat the healthiest, but I got to get back to work, okay? So I might be at about a theta. So start at the theta and titrate yourself up to beta or gamma, okay? And sometimes it's good to titrate up above where you want to be, and then, okay, I got to focus. I'm going to titrate myself to alpha. So you can kind of go up, get yourself right back down. When you land on the state you want, that's where you, and then you're ready to do whatever you need to do.
One of the ways to view the physical Pisces is a representation of the intermediate realm which partakes of both the unchanging and the changing worlds. Another thing I like to present is the fact that we are in this overlap of two ages. We're still under the great effect of Pisces, but we're also feeling the effect of Aquarian. In Aquarian, it takes a lot of years to really stabilize and normalize a new age. So that means there's a period of overlap in which we're living in both worlds. And I think that is some of the stress, for a better word, that a lot of us live in, is because we're living in two worlds.
Sun, long one in the front on the breastbone. This one back here. So remember that picture you saw of the two circles, right?
Yeah.
So act like this is the center of each circle. So I just created a circle here with the moon, and I've created a circle here with the sun. So where is that interface period? His whole chest cavity is the interface period, right? So we're creating a portal for manifestation.
The brain-body communication technique. And this technique is created to use in conjunction with the brain balancing tuning forks. And it is created to test for polarity and check the communication between the brain and the body. The cerebrum, which is the frontal lobe, our neocortex of the brain, is what sends messages to the cerebellum, which is the smaller aspect in the back of our head, in the back of the brain, that then delivers those messages through the neural network of the spinal cord to the rest of the body. And this is called cell talk. It's important for the captain to be able to have clear communication with the crew that is sailing the ship. Otherwise, the crew is in mutiny. And this concept, this analogy happens when we experience traumas, malnutrition, environmental stressors, misaligned information that we've inherited from our ancestors. So it's important to have the positive and negative channels in the body firing on all cylinders and speaking correctly, okay?
You're going to place the moon tuner right above the edge of the eyebrow. That's right about the cerebrum. You don't want to go back into the template. So let me do it on this side so you can see for the camera. It'd be just above the end of the eyebrow, and you don't want to be back at the template area. You want to be right about there, okay? So we're going to do it right about there. And then for the cerebrum, we're going to feel kind of the back of the skull there where the spine comes in. and we're going to go just below that and then over to the side. So you're on the muscle, you're not necessarily on the spine to get that side of the head. In this case, we were told to do it on this side, so we're going to sound these two forks. This one here, and this one, feel where that goes, here. Okay. You can do this 2 or 3 times if you want. So the cerebrum is kind of like the messenger, and the cerebellum is kind of like the receiver. So you want to make sure the communication is taking place between the front of the brain to the back of the brain, so to speak. And then it's the cerebellum in the back that sends the messages to the body. Okay. Let's do that for a 3rd time. Okay. There we go. All right, now we're going to repeat those 5 tests and see what happens here.